Today.
Soup.
What kind?
Chicken vegetable.
What was the beef for then?
No beef.
Oh, what is that meat then?
Lamb.
Oh.
That's for dinner.
Oh, yay.
Oh yeah.
What?
I know you don't like lamb, but
I know. Suck it up.
everybody has to eat.
Is there gonna at least be couscous?
No. Gonna be green beans. With garlic.
Well, there's always garlic with the green beans.
No. Not true.
There's almost always garlic with the green beans. If there isn't garlic with the green beans, I'm gonna ask if something's wrong. Say, does lamb have the same rule about it that sheep does?
What you mean?
Time.
Time of what?
No, the herb.
So, lamb is sheep. It's the same thing.
Yes. So do they follow the same rule? I know in French cuisine, it's if you're making sheep, you need to use thyme.
Yeah, thyme, garlic.
No, it's just that I've read that, like, when it comes to sheep, no matter what.
Vanilla. Sheep and lamb is same thing.
So are you gonna put thyme with the lamb, or is that just like a cultural thing?
Yes, I already said yes.
Okay, my bad.
Listen, at least. I don't mind to help you, but here. You asked 5 times the same question, 5 times I have answered the same thing.
My bad. You know what I found out? I sound really funny when I'm recorded. Then again, I guess I'm just not used to hearing what my voice actually sounds like. In my head, it's a lot higher. Like, did you know how weird it is?
What?
Like, hearing yourself speak versus actually, like, seeing yourself in a video speak. It's a surprising difference. Apparently, it's something about...
Same sheep.
Not really. Apparently, your voice vibrates in your head differently than it does for everyone else. So, you actually do sound different.
On a video?
Anything that doesn't involve you just talking. The way you hear yourself talking right now when you're talking with me, different to how it sounds when the voice I hear coming from you, or if you watch the video of yourself. It's kind of cool. So, what vegetable comes next after carrots and celery?
Pardon?
So what comes after carrots and celery?
Potatoes.
By the way, I was wondering, what do you have already boiling in the pot?
Chicken.
Oh. You ready to defrost it, or you just decided to say screw it?
I don't have to say screw it. I want them cooked, boiled for put inside the soup, that's it.
I suppose. Do you need a drink?
No.
Oh wow, I can smell that from here.
It's not a kid size.
So, do we need to skim the stuff off of the boiling chicken soup?
For the meantime, no.
By the way, are you going to use that in the broth, the actual liquid?
Yes.
So, what's the difference between, like, when you make certain types of soups? What's the difference between using just regular bones and bones that you like roasted?
What kind of bone are you talking about?
Like, say, cow bone, like a leg. The difference,
Cow?
yeah. Like, let's say the difference the soup would have if you just had a straight up bone that you tossed into the water versus one that you roasted, like practically burned.
First, the color going to be changing, the taste going to be different.
What kind of difference? Is it going to taste more?
Have a piece of meat boiled and have a piece of meat roasted. Which one is got the taste? Daniel?
Well, they're both going to end up being in the soup. That was my curiosity.
Yeah, but
You'll
you
taste the roasted?
You roast the bones, right?
Yeah. So you would taste that in the soup?
That's right.
Oh, that sounds really good. I've never been big on the flavor of boiled meat, so I guess roasting and then boiling into the soup would actually give it a pretty cool taste.
Right. But it's going to be a dark soup.
Well, is there anything wrong with a dark soup?
That's it, you know.
As long as it's appropriate. Also, is it true that there are people that actually like grind up crab shells and just like eat it by adding that onto foods?
We do that for one soup and one soup only.
What is it?
Bisque.
Oh. I did actually not know that. I did not know Bisque actually used that. I guess it would make a pretty decent seasoning.
Crab bisque and lobster bisque are made like that.
I honestly thought it was always just meat and possibly brains.
Of what? The brain of what? Of a crab?
You know, the organs and such.
Of what?
The whatever bisque you're making, if it's lobster, the lobster brain. If it's crab, the crab brain. I always thought they put those in, and the meat, and that was it. Didn't know they actually put it in the shell.
You go to put the meat, but first you steam it for a minute or two. Take the meat for it, don't be gelatinous.
Yeah.
And after that, take the shells and roast them.
Oh, so literally the thing I was actually asking about with the previous question. Oh man, that sounds good. I should try lobster bisque, or crab bisque. Yeah, I should definitely try at least one of those.
It's me or you?
Me? You've probably had them. You probably made them.
I make them, so yes, I ate them.
So yeah, that's why I'm saying I should, because I've never had them. Like, I've had chowder, but all I know is that of the two types of chowder I've had when it comes to clam chowder anyways, which one is the one that has tomato in it?
Manhattan.
Yeah, not a fan of Manhattan style chowder. I prefer New England. Which is weird when you consider Manhattan is in New England.
Manhattan is not in New England.
Manhattan's New York.
It's not in New England. New England is all over, starting by Connecticut on up. Right?
Oh, it starts above New York. I always thought that New York was part of New England, along
No.
with Jersey.
No.
Hey, the more you know, the more you know.
And most of New England is Massachusetts, New Hampshire,
Connecticut,
Connecticut, Rhode Island,
Maine.
Maine.
You know, suddenly the New England style clam chowder makes a lot more sense. Because they have an ass load of clams over there, so they can afford to literally shove a soup full of it, while Manhattan would probably have to put a lot more different stuff in there.
Even on the New England, you put a lot of stuff in.
No, I mean like a bigger variety. Manhattan's got tomatoes and such. It's much more acidic. It's more like a normal soup as opposed to the chowder that is New England's. What kind of beans are those?
Navy.
Navy? Didn't know that was a type of bean.
What?
Didn't know there were beans named after a color.
Navy beans?
Yeah.
Et voilà, tu l'as, ça.
Well, of course I do. You know, I'm learning very quickly. It's hard to get a good camera angle when you're slightly taller than the person you're recording, because I keep accidentally tilting the camera down because I'm trying to keep it at my own height. Alright, we're hitting the 12-minute mark. I think that's a good bit of video for today.